I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. But let's go over the past 12 months. We ended the year on a high note with Omarosa getting not just fired, but dragged off the premises. And then Black Twitter dragged her for her edges. They're probably gone now. We still don't have impeachment, but I have high hopes for 2018. Meaning I'm going to be high all through 2018 until that nigga gets impeached. And then even after. Because he ain't shit. Never gonna be shit, never was shit. I don't understand how a wise guy became president, but we ain't even gonna go into it right now. We gonna keep it light and keep it funny. And speaking of light and funny looking, let's talk about Tiger Woods' penis. I'm glad I finally got to see it, but I wasn't as impressed as I thought I was going to be. Wendy Wendell Bartholomew Clyde Rufus Williams. Shout out to the Queen's Court. That was also one of the best things of 2017 was the Queen's Court. But Wendell, her husband, has been cheating on her. Then the heifer fell out on TV. She lost this year. And hopefully next year she'll lose even further with her divorce because I can't stand her. I hope that fat sissy take your former fat sissy self for all you're worth. I hope he gets your money and your testicles in the divorce, Wendell. After all, you'll always be rich in other people's business. One of the biggest stories this year was Beyonce actually got pregnant and gave birth herself. Didn't hire no heifer to do it. Didn't outsource. She didn't outsource those ovaries. What video would be complete without a guest appearance from the New York Fire Department? You know what's fascinating to me? At the beginning of the year, we cared if Carmelo Anthony and Lala were going to stay married. Now they've returned to their C-list celebrity invisibleness. He supposedly had a baby on her ass, but we actually never saw a bastard baby. Tyrese, Kathy Griffin, and Meek Mill, I would like to present you each with the L of the year. Tyrese, you put all of your personal business out in the street for no good reason other than the fact that you crave attention and you don't know how to get it positively as you age. Kathy Griffin, you showed us that you were entitled and ain't shit. Meek Mill, you're just a loser, baby. You're a loser. But you're the winningest loser I know. Steve Hart and Chrisette Michelle will share the title Coon of the Year for their Trumpian activities. We got the New Edition story this year, and that was an excellent moment in television. It put BET back on the map, and it has us looking forward to the TV movie again. Now, I can't wait for the Chris Brown TV movie, because you know his ass is going to overdose in 2018. I'm calling it. I don't want it to happen. I ain't really going to miss him, but I'm calling it. I'm having a Cassandra moment. It was not by my will or my desire, but simply what I foresaw. I mean, you can tell when a crackhead gonna fall down and not get back up. They turn a funny color, the color he is right now, like a jaundicey brown. But I think his movie is gonna be spectacular. I wonder who they're gonna get to play him. It's a shame we have to think like this, but cocaine is a hell of a drug. Wait a minute, wasn't Weezy supposed to come out with some music on Christmas and we didn't hear shit? He was probably too busy on the phone with Regine. You know she had to call her daddy. Jackie Christie had her goiter exposed this year for piss poor parenting. I ain't read Takari's book, but I hope somebody bought it. I hope she made a little money off it since she ain't getting shit from Jackie. This was yet another year in the plot line of T.I. and Tiny's marriage. I'm leaving that in 2017. I am fucked because every time Tiny get on the show, she got a different marital status. On her show, she was getting a divorce. Then on the Escape show, she was single. Then on Watch What Happens Live, she was back with T.I. You see, so you never know what's going on, but I know one thing. I don't give a shit. And hell, y'all was cheating on each other all throughout the marriage, so what does it really mean now that you're quote-unquote apart? Remy Ma, Last year you gave us Sheether, and that was the best thing that you gave us. This season of Love and Hip Hop, you're your usual boring self. I don't know how this spinoff gonna work for you, but I'm gonna wish you as much luck as you wish the heifer you shot in the shitter. That's what I'm gonna wish you. Kenya Moore actually got married to a human. I can't say that I think this marriage will last. If it was a lesbian marriage, I would think it would last. But I don't know if this will last. But I do think that there is real emotion. That's what a lie tastes like. Interesting. Now, there ain't no real emotion. This heifer is milking this plot line to make it through next season and the season after. If there's one thing Kenya has shown us, it is that she is willing to do anything to stay on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I don't know what she's up to with this one, but she's as sly as an octopus and as bumpy as one, too. So she's got some shit up her sleeve with this marriage, believe you me. And we're going to have to stay tuned to find out, and that's what she wants. I'm on to you, Brailleface. I'm on to you. Speaking of rappers with questionable music, Remy Ma. Now, Sheether was cute. You came out the gate with that, but I ain't really heard shit else from you that I give a fuck about. You got this new deal with Columbia. Let's hope you can come out with a hit, because heifer, you got about 10 minutes left. 10. I would like to take a moment and remember someone that we lost this year. Matt Jordan died of irrelevance May 13th, 2017. After his fight with Peter, ain't nobody thought about his ass again. Have you thought about him? I ain't thought about him. I ain't even thought about him. I had to be scrolling through my shit to remember he even existed. Irrelevance came for him like a thief in the night and stole him away. I'd say let's give him a second of silence, but even that would be too much. Kathy Griffin. Kathy Griffin, you canceled yourself this year. Now, the photo, whatever, it's art, yada, yada. But that whole press conference with that Wasser heifer, girl, you fucked your career all the way up. And then you gonna get online and spill tea like a mad sissy. Honey, that don't work for us. You should have known that wouldn't work for you. Kathy Griffin, I was a huge fan of you before this year. And now all I can say is, you are entitled, and I am disappointed in you because you've proven yourself a less-ass bitch. Tamar, the Muppet Braxton, is leaving her meal ticket. I don't know what the future holds for her, but judging by her album sales, poverty. So let's talk television. The shows I am looking forward to most this year are Insecure, Power, Atlanta, How to Get Away with Murder, Star, Drag Race in any and all forms, and Westworld, even though I don't review it. Now, shows you can keep in 2017, Real Housewives of Potomac, you are on the fence. If y'all don't bring every ounce of drama, I ain't turning you on no more. And I review the whole franchise. I will make an exception and leave you out. Because you're not worth my time, and you're not worth my talent. Hustle and Soul. If that show comes back, I'm slapping somebody. I know exactly who that head's going to be. That show was the epitome of shitty. I couldn't even finish it. I got like 5-6 episodes in, and I just had to cut the television off. AWF, off. Because it was awful. That was the worst show of 2017. The worst, but coming in close is Black Ink Crew Chicago. I'm sick of Kat, I'm sick of Ryan, and I'm really sick of Don and Ashley and the hovel they force upon us season after season after season. Y'all stay your asses in your hovel and keep your hovel in 2017. La Hair. We ain't calling it LA Hair because we ain't putting that kind of bullshit on L the fuck A. La Hair wasn't as bad as Hustle and Soul because it was boring. It was truly and utterly boring. That Patty Pie heifer, there was no sense in having him there. You really tried. See, Kim Kimball, I can tell you an ain't shit heifer. You truly, in your heart of hearts, ain't shit. And here's why you ain't shit. You fired your whole fucking cast so that you could get people to come in cheaper and replace them. Your whole cast banded together and said, we want some of the check. And you said, fuck that. I will get new people in here, all new, so I can pay them pennies on the dollar. You let your team build up your brand and then you abandon them. Don't bring that bullshit. Don't bring it. Unless you come with the original cast that helped make you what you are. And the truth is, you ain't that much anyway. Scandal? Shonda, I'm glad you've given it up. It's been time to go. Focus on How to Get Away with Murder. And please don't fuck that up. Because Scandal was good and you really fucked that up. About what, season 4? That's when it shit the bed? Maybe you just need to sit down and focus on 1-2 shows at a time. Maybe 4 or 5 is too much for you. Baller Wives. Keep it. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Did y'all watch Baller Wives? Michael Vick is boring. Kaviv Vick is boring. And I don't give a shit about the rest of the heifers. Not a shit, not a diarrhea, not even a fart. These heifers can't affect my colon, much less my brain. And Daytime Divas was canceled. I'm kind of sad. I like Daytime Divas. It had promise. Beyonce is going to perform at Coachella this year. I ain't going, but I'm sure there'll be videos of it everywhere. But I wonder, what is she going to perform? Because I don't like any of the music from the last 2 albums. She says she ain't going to let the Destiny's Child heifers get up on stage with it, but she need to. We remember the hits. It's the nostalgia era now, honey. You better get on board. It's time to stop trying to think and get back to the dance music. That's what we want. Nobody wants you thinking, sis. Nobody wants you thinking. I've said it for years now. I really hope you start to listen. Justin Timberlake is going to be doing the Super Bowl again, and it's rumored Janet's going to come out. I feel like this. We can't hear Janet when she sing anyway. I just want Janet to come out and just flash everybody. Just come on out with that toddler attached to your tit. Oh, the world would shit its pants. All right, well, I am Alexander Rodgers, and this has been your Year in Review.